What if I told you the key to growing your social media isn't what you think? Let's fix that today. Most people, when they start their social media accounts, they want to focus on the wrong things. They want to focus on the algorithms. They want to focus on how to get more views, what shortcuts they can use to get to their end goal faster. The truth is, it's never a good practice to focus on these things. What you really want to focus on is providing value, establishing your uniqueness on your channel, and providing value from the start. Focus on finding your unique voice, on how you're going to deliver your message, and the real way you're going to provide value from the very beginning. And that is truly the best way to begin to grow your channel. And then know that it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And the marathon lasts weeks and months, not hours and days. I started my channel, I started posting probably on various channels in 2024. In January of 2025, I decided I was really going to get serious about growing my YouTube channel, my own personal YouTube channel. I'd grown others, but not my own. And so then I fell in this trap where I thought I needed better equipment, needed a microphone, needed all these extra accessories, needed lighting. And come about May, I found myself not having even started. And the type of videos I was posting were more commercial videos. So they weren't vlogging videos. I thought this was going to be an easy transition for me. But it turns out posting every day can be difficult. And learning how to talk directly to the camera can be a lot different than doing a simple voiceover. So in May, I decided, all right, it's always time to get going. And here I look back at the 5 months I had not wasted, but really invested in doing the research on how to do it. And, they always talk about, you can read about doing pull-ups or push-ups, but until you actually start to do them, you can't really understand what you need to focus on. The same is true with this. You can read, you can listen, you can watch all the videos you want about how to grow a channel, how to start a channel, how to make a YouTube video, how to make any social media video. Until you actually do it, the real learning doesn't actually begin. You can focus on the things that you have learned, and that's great. But you might find implementing those things, it's a little bit harder than you anticipated. There's nothing wrong with that. If it was easy, everyone would do it. And everyone would start their own channel and can continue with it. Now, a lot of people start, but many never finish. So I don't want that for you. And the ones that probably don't finish the most are the ones that have been lured into the shortcuts. When actually, it's not the starting and getting the views that's so important. It's doing the work. I almost think YouTube would be better served if they didn't let you monetize until you posted 50 videos that are at least 7 minutes long, or 1,000 shorts. that got X number of views. But just to make sure that you understand the process and can actually do what you need to do to ensure that you're providing value, providing quality content. There's so much to learn, from cadence to subjects to thumbnails. And then there's also the editing and the technical side. So many times I have been up against a deadline. I've done the work. I've got my video completed, but something's wrong on the technical side and it will not post. So that's what happened with my first challenge. I was one of those that never was able to complete my first challenge, but I learned from it. So now I post at least a day in advance, just because I want some time to fix what might be going on. Things I really can't control. I'm getting ready to go to Brazil with my daughter, and we're leaving November 3rd. So before I leave, I'm going to have my videos November 3rd through the 8th in the system, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna make videos while I'm there. I'm gonna document our journey. Hopefully we'll be going with the Drakester. It's a trip that is extremely important to her. Every once in a while, as a parent, as a father, you've got to sacrifice for your kids. And believe me, I don't want to fly 19 hours to Brazil. We've lost we can't buy the tickets until we get the death certificate with a race seal from Brazil, because we don't know if we're going to be able to get the passport. Morning. But we have to get the tickets before the emergency passport appointment with TSA. So because of that, we're buying these things, and it has to be within 14 days of travel. So we're buying these things last minute. You know, we're depending on people we don't know to bring a piece of paper from Brazil to the United States that has everything we need, translation, race seal, to take to the TSA office so we can get the Drakester's passport. But because we're buying these tickets last minute, we are not getting the greatest flight times unless we want to pay triple the price, and we don't. So it looks like the flight to Brazil is going to be about 19 hours. The flight home is going to be about 17. Now, that's not the end of the world, but it's not the 12 or 14 that if you plan ahead, you can get the great flight times and the great connections. But sometimes you just have to settle for what you can get if it's important to you. And if posting to YouTube and starting any social media account or starting a social media campaign is important to you, no matter what your profession, no matter what you're trying to accomplish, it's going to take some work, and you're not going to have instant success, more than likely. You might. I would argue that if you do, that's a detriment, not a benefit, because you need to do the work. You need to see how to edit. You need to see what works. You need to see why you want to do the thumbnails and the hooks before you do the video, so you can mention the hook in your video. If you don't think of your hook before you start, your video is not going to have a hook, and you might not be able to gain the attention of the audience you're trying to do. Now, if your information isn't widely available out there, that might be a different story. And you can kind of fix some of that stuff with shorts and stuff, but either way, why not just go through the process of learning everything you need to learn, so you have that knowledge. it's, especially if you're serious about this, it's something that you'll use for forever. And it might be something you can teach others. You can teach your kids or grandkids how you did it. But if you don't do it, then you won't know. I'm fortunate, I think, because I'm in sales. So I understand the idea of growing and prospecting and farming. You know, all these things, morning, all of these things are important, and most do not provide immediate success. You know, in sales, a lot of it's about just going through and doing, it's a numbers game, hitting the numbers you need to hit. If you need X amount of sales, you need to make X amount of calls, whether that be in person or over the phone. The same is true with this. If you want X result, you have to have Y videos to prepare you how to make the Z video. It's just the way it is. I wish it was different. I wish we could put it into a computer program and have it do it for us. And we can, but it's not gonna be quality. It's not gonna be the thing we started out with, which is showing your unique self. In this AI world where I'm beginning to think 3/4 of the videos, half to 3/4 of the videos on all social media right now is not real, which is, to me, very frustrating. I guess a lot of people don't care, so, you know, I care. It annoys me when I'm watching an animal open a glass enclosure, like there's a door, come up and hug a kid. It's just so ridiculous, but apparently that's what we like to see, and it's what gets the views. And through no fault of its own, the social media platforms are about getting the views. But one thing you can control is you. No one's ever going to be able to be you. No one's ever going to be able to have your unique voice. No one is going to be able to talk about what's important to you. You're going to show that in your videos. You're going to show your genuineness. You're going to show you. And after 100 videos or even 50 videos, that's going to be pretty well documented. And if you're a fake it till you make it person, you might not make it, because after that's fine. You can keep that up for a couple videos, but eventually you'll be exposed. So I highly suggest be your unique self. There are, 8 billion people? There are so many people going through these YouTube videos. No matter what style you have, you could be the meanest person in the world, and you're gonna find a lot of people that like that style, because that's how they were taught. So just be yourself, and over time, you'll see success, and try and provide value. You know, the problem is, especially when you're first starting out, so you might not know what that looks like. So work with chat. Kind of look at the videos that you like and the ones that attract you. And I'm not saying copy them verbatim, but maybe that's your style. But as you do more and more of these, your own style will come out. I don't know what my style is. I like to think I'm authentic, and authentic, I guess, is the best way to put it, and truthful. Those are always two things that, as a sales rep and as a sales manager, where I was in management leadership, those were the things that were the most important to me. I wanted everyone to know my word was my bond. And if I said something, it was true. I never lied. I try not to stretch the truth, although in sales, sometimes that's done. I don't like it because it always comes back to bite you. And I never wanted to have that gotcha moment on me. So I always try to be realistic with the numbers, both when talking to the reps and talking to the management team. And they might not like to hear what I had to say, but they knew I wasn't guessing, and I could explain why I felt this way or that way. The same is true here. Be your authentic self, you'll have success. The date is in, and continue posting no matter how hard it gets. You're gonna have challenges. Life is gonna get in the way. I had 2 black eyes for 3 weeks, but it didn't stop me. If anything, it might have got me some more attention. Not necessarily the attention that you might want, but I didn't want to lose those 2 weeks. I had already lost the first five months. I mean, this is my video number 53 since I've started the channel. So that means that if I was posting once a year, I'd be at my 1 year mark. And so, kind of like dog years and YouTube years, even though I've only been doing this for 4 months almost, I'm really at my 12-month mark. And hopefully the quality and the type of videos I'm doing and all that stuff is more representative of a seasoned YouTuber who's been doing it for a year, and not someone that has been doing it for a month or 2 months or 3 months. Not that that's bad, because we learn as we go through each month. And I learn something new about YouTube every day. You know, and that kind of is like life. You know, I learn every day. I'm not the smartest person in the room, hardly ever. And that's okay. I'm okay with that, because I know I'm trying to gain knowledge. I'm trying to break out of where I am now. The economy for Florida, for a lot of people, is not the greatest. And home sales have suffered. So real estate photos have suffered. Just like people aren't eating out as much. So my daughter's not making as much money as a server. And the restaurant's not making as much money. And the businesses aren't making as much money. This all goes in cycles. And it will change. But I don't want to rely on the cycle. I want to rely on myself, which is why I'm doing this. So be authentic, create value, try and help others. That's the best way to grow your YouTube channel. If you have any questions, please put them in the description below. I'm up to 24 subscribers, trying to get to 50 so we can go live sooner than later. Please consider subscribing, or don't consider it, just hit that subscribe button. And we'll talk to you soon.